Is every dollar in the market my dollar? No, not for me. Because, okay, today I missed this one. I didn't take this today. But it say that, okay, so that one trade missed will actually save me probably 5 to 10 trades taken and lost in the most painful way. So I have this rule and it saves my behind. And a lot of times I don't want to. I'm still wanting to trade it. I want to trade the thing. And I have to really look at my trading plan and let that thing smack me in the face and remind me of the number of painful times when I had that rule and I violated that rule just because I really wanted to trade. And I've been sitting there for way too long. Like today, I didn't really trade much, but I can imagine if I'd been sitting through all of this and I got this and that, I said, okay, first bounce, I'm not trading it. And then, okay, good. It wouldn't have worked. Well, then by the time we get to here, I'm itching to trade. I'm itching to trade. I so want to trade. I've been waiting, just doing nothing this whole time. And I'm going to get to this in a second. I've been waiting to trade. And so, then I want to maybe trade this one, but then I also want to trade the next one. I want to trade the next one. And, even though this move was enough to convert, it was pretty short lived. Anyhow, it wasn't a huge profit. It's really not the trade I want to be in. And you can see what happened. Even this bounce, did it make a double bottom and get a higher low? No. So the way my rule kind of operates for me is I miss this one. I let that one just go right by. If it comes back and does a double bottom and starts to come up and starts to move, okay, right in here, I'm interested. Maybe get a higher high and a higher low. All right, I'll take it. Do I want high conviction trades that I think have a high probability to work? I mean, there's two schools of thought, right? We'll call them high conviction trades that have a high probability of work, right? They won't happen so often. So lower frequency. Then I'm just going to call it any old setup. You'll get lots of them, but you're going to have a low win rate. If you can be the trader that takes trades one or takes trades two, just make this all setups. You'll get lots of them and you will lose a lot. Do you want to be the trader that trades number two? Or do you want to be the trader that waits, is patient, has rules, has a plan, and is waiting to pounce? And it doesn't happen as much. He doesn't trade as much during the day. But when he takes it, he almost always wins. Do you want to be one or two? This is the question I really had to wrestle with as a trader. For a long time, like probably the first 2 years of CTV, I was trader two. And I would brag about it. Like I was really, Michael's in the webinar, he's waiting, or he's live on the mic, he's waiting for the setup, he's waiting for the pullback, he's waiting for all this. And I'm like, I'm in, I'm converted, bam. And I would brag in the chat about, I already got converted, yeah, hey, I'm the best, right? Because I was taking any old setup. I was going down to the 1 minute chart sometimes and trying to take trades because I just wanted to take a trade, get in, get out, bam. Get in, get out, bam. Get in, get out, bam. And then what I realized was that I was doing this so much, but I was losing a ton. And yeah, I would get in and get out, bam, get my thing and be able to brag in the chat, but my win rate was atrocious. And my losses, well, they were bigger than my wins. So think about what happens, right? If you try to win here and you hold on for all this, like your losses get huge. And so here I am taking all these trades while the account is going down. So I have had to transition and shift to be okay with being this guy. To say I'm going to take high conviction trades. Yeah, I actually like to see it on the 5 minute chart. I want to see a higher low on the 5 minute chart. If it's a double bottom, then I want to see another higher low. So like here, how this was a double bottom. So this is a double bottom. Up, came down, double bottom. Now this kind of re-triggers it. Can I get a higher low from here? Okay, now I'd be okay. Right? Yeah, I want to see that the structure has changed. Right? And so this is a bad chart. I want to see that the structure has changed. If I'm trading again, this is the scenario where the river's flowing down, the tone is down. We've had a sustained sell-off. We're making lower lows and lower highs, right? I've had days where I was trying to trade this one and lost, trying to trade this one and lost, trying to trade this one and lost. How many times am I going to do this and just beat my head into the wall? So what I want to kind of wait for now on days like this, if I'm trying to trade to the upside, well, I wouldn't have taken any trades to the upside. I'm talking about category trades to the upside. Second half is trading to the downside. Okay. If I'm looking for a shift, I want to see higher high. I'm not going to take this yet. Higher high, then higher low. Boom. Now I'm interested. And so what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to take this one anymore that maybe could have won, but I will also avoid all of these losers. So I'll trade the 7 losers for the 1 winner I didn't take. And I want to see this. And there's usually some ands. There's other things. So I told you I didn't take this trade today, right? But look at this for a second. I find this so fascinating. When did the cycle start to shift? Was it here? It's back here. When did RSI start to pop? Right about there. When did the dots start to change? Right about here. When did the momentum start to change? Right about there. And yet, what did price do? We have our indicators lined up, but what's price doing? Lower lows, lower highs, even while our indicators are saying it's time to buy, right? Which is why price action is always the number one indicator. So I point that out because, like, the trader number 2 that I used to be would have looked at this and looked at this and looked at this and just gone in, and maybe gone in kind of heavy with full confidence. I'm envisioning this chart rebounding and then me, laughing about it, how I traded counter trend because I knew, because I saw all my indicators. But now I know there's this, who's in charge, buyers or sellers? That's the question. Sellers. So if I'm going to trade on the buyer's team, I want to make sure the buyers have taken charge. I want to make sure they've stolen the ball and taken it back. Okay? So that's a lot of information about trading to the upside against a sustained drop. Now, this trade would have worked right here. Full disclosure, this was a winner. I just would have not, I'm not taking, I saw it happening. And I let it go today. I'm not trading it. And held, and I wanted to see, will it come up and make another leg? Makes another leg, okay. But also look at this moving average. That's the 50. Came right up to there. Bumped its head, bumped its head, bumped its head, bumped its head, down she goes. Okay.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video from Trade With Me Now. Make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel so you make sure that you catch our next video right when it's released. Also, if you have a question or comment, please leave that in the comments section below. And of course, if you want to learn more about Trade With Me Now or join our community of profitable traders, go to tradewithmenow.com. There's also a link in the description below.